Hi, welcome back again. So my name is Sarah Katrina de Mesa-Portes. I'm a registered guidance counselor and a licensed professional teacher. You can call me Doc Saki for short. And welcome back to Human Behavior and Victimology class. So last meeting we discussed about Psychosocial by Eric Erikson. So today we're going to discuss moral development theories. So this is under pa rin ng human behavior theories in psychology. Okay, so this is our fifth theory under human development. So theory of moral development, coined by or the pioneer behind that is Lawrence Kohlberg. So expanded on the early work of cognitive theories by the Jean Piaget to explain the moral development of children, which he believed follows a series of stages. Kohlberg defined three stages or three level of moral development, and each level has two distinct stages. So meaning, so every level, kung may tatlong level siya, every level meron siyang dalawa. Tigda dalawa sila na distinct stages. So let's explore that. So Kohlberg, theory of moral development, explained that the device of theory of moral development, which postulated that the moral reasoning passes through six stages. So from early childhood hanggang adulthood. Kohlberg believed that each stages are sorted into three levels, which are the first level is the pre- pre-conventional morality. The second is conventional morality. And the last one is the post-conventional morality. And each stages daw, it involves a more advanced level of reasoning that coincides with cognitive development and life experiences. Okay? So yung moral development is somehow meron siya um, coincides with cognitive ni Piaget. Okay? So, syempre, so moral reasoning natin, so nagre-reason out tayo, therefore, meron siyang specific na matatouch na talaga yung cognitive part ng isang tao. So, for the stages, so this is the first stage, okay? So, the obedient punishment orientation. And then the second stage is the individualism and exchange, or some books or some materials or research stated that it is also called as instrumental orientation. So this first two is under the pre-conventional morality. Okay, so the third stages is establishing interpersonal relationship. Some book and authors has coined this as a good boy or nice girl orientation. Then fourth is the maintaining social order and or other again some book coined this as the law and order orientation. So three and four stages is under the conventional morality. So the fifth is the social contract of individual rights, and the sixth is the universal principle, and again it also called the universal ethical principle orientation. So this last level or last stage is under the post conventional morality. Okay, so what is post-conventional morality? So post-conventional morality is a stage of moral development identified by Lawrence Kohlberg. So by definition, pre-conventional morality represent the earliest level of moral reasoning in which children base their judgment of self-interest, so may egoistic siya, and external consequences. So binibase ng isang bata ang moral judgment niya based sa sarili niya. So meron siyang sense of egoistic or self-interest. So in this stage pa din, moral decisions are primarily motivated by the desire to avoid punishment or gain reward. Okay? So the focus of satisfying one's need and desire without considering mas malawak or border societal values or principles. So again, the definition of morality is based sa kanyang sarili or kung siya ay mapaparusahan or hindi or marireward siya kung siya gagawa ng mabuti. Okay? So what is the example? So self-interest. Pre-conventional morality is driven by a self-centered perspective, where children prioritize their own desire above all else. Okay? So for example, halimbawa ang isang bata ay inutusan mo. So, ano yung magigain nila that pag sinunod mo sila? So, mabe-very good. Ang bait talaga naman ni Andre, for example. O kaya pag di niya sinunod, ano na yan, ang bad-bad mo naman. So, punishment. Okay? So, that is, again, sa sarili nila. Okay? So, hindi nila naiintindihan na pag na yung ginagawa nila is for greater good. Basta dapat sa pre-conventional, dahil bata ito, so involved lagi is yung kanilang priorities sa sarili nila. Mas naunawaan nila na ang paggawa ng tama at mali is nakakaapekto sa kanila. External consequences. So moral decision are based on the anticipation of reward and punishment and focus on avoiding the negative and gaining benefits. Okay, so yun na nga yung explain natin kanina. So under the conventional morality naman, so it is in definition, individual at this stage prioritize social acceptance. So dito na sa stage na to, nagkakaroon or nag-start sila for social acceptance and maintaining social order. So sa ibang tao na or kapwa-tao. So moral judgment dito is based on the expectation and values of the society around them. So depende sa culture, again, and they strive to meet this expectation to maintain harmony. So, conventional morality reflect shift from self-interest. So, kung sa pre-conventional, pansariling interest yung nagiging for moral reasoning. So, pagdating sa conventional naman, nag-shift na siya to societal order or gaining acceptance of others. Yung ginawa nila is katanggap-tanggap ba sa ibang tao or sa lipunan. Okay, so again, conventional morality reflect the shift of self-interest to understanding of the importance of social norms and the impact of one's action to others. Okay, for example, for social conformity. So individual at this stage adhere societal norms and rules seeking to fit in and gain approval from others. So yung ginagawa nila is katanggap-tanggap sa ibang tao or sa lipunan or sa group na gusto nilang um, kasama, for example, sa school, para mag-fit in sila or mag-gain sila ng approval ng ibang tao. So that is conventional morality. Second is maintaining social order. Conventional morality emphasizes the importance of preserving social harmony and upholding established structure and tradition. So for maintaining social order, so yung ginagawa natin is um, uh, maintaining social harmony, ibig sabihin hindi tayo makakagawa ng ang kabutihan or ang morality sa atin, hindi tayo makakasagasa ng ibang tao. Yung ginagawa natin is hindi rudeness para sa ibang tao. Okay? So, halimbawa, paggamit ng po and opo. Ikaw, bata ka pa lang, hindi ka gumagamit ng po and opo. So, nalilabelan. Okay? So, that is conventional. We avoid that. Okay? So the last step or the last level is the conventional morality. By definition, during the post-conventional morality stage, individual move beyond societal norms and rules to their moral judgment are guided by internalized principles that go beyond expectation of their culture or society. So they recognize the importance of individual rights, social contract, and ethical principle in decision making. So dito mas malalim na. So for the first stage, for the pre-conventional, pansariling interest, affected ang morality mo is kung naapektuhan ba ikaw nun, punishment and reward. For the pre-conventional naman, gaining societal approval and trying to fit in. Dito naman sa post-conventional, medyo malalim. Okay? So this one naman, nagkakaroon ka na ng reasoning, moral judgment uh, doon sa isang bagay. It's whether kung um, ginagawa ba siya or approve ba siya ng ibang ng society mo, pero in your moral judgment, mali siya. So, yun yung pinakikinggan ko. So, nire-reason out mo na yung paggawa mo ng tama or mali dahil hindi ito ginagawa ng ibang tao or ginagawa ng itong ibang tao, hindi ibig sabihin ng tama na yun para sa'yo. Okay? Kasi naka-embed yan into your tawag doon, in your uh, culture, or you as a person, yung mga na-experience. So, meron ka ng mga sense ng paninindigan or integrity. Okay, for example, personal ethical principle. Individual may develop their own moral compass based on the universal principles such as justice, fairness, respect, and human rights. For example, if a person value honesty, okay, so kahit pagod, white lie siya, if it uh, lies pa din siya. Kasi he value honesty. Or if he value justice. Okay? So, ganun. So, questioning social norms. So, in this level, post-conventional, we tend to question na yung mga societal norms natin. Kasi hindi naman, di ba, lahat ng ginagawa or approved by society is para sa'yo as a person is tama na yun or totoo na yun. Or halimbawa, majority of the classmate, halimbawa lang naman, ay nag-cheat, hindi nakokot. Okay? So, approved naman siya, di ba? Hindi ka naman i-judge ng kaklase mo kasi sila naman ang gagaya. Then, pero ikaw, as a person, ang iyong morality is fairness and honesty nga. Example, so, tinataliwasan mo yon or contradict mo yun. Kasi nga, hindi ka naniniwala doon. Personally, hindi ka naniniwala na ang pagkuha ng mataas na grade is pandaraya, sa pamaraan ng pandaraya. So that is questioning so that is a basic example or very simple example. So going back, so individual critically evaluate and challenge societal norms and value based on the decision on personal principle rather than the external expectation. Okay? So dito medyo mahirap to or medyo challenging to kasi nga parang you are standing on your own na versus the society itself. Kasi ito yung paninindigan mo as a person. So, mataas na level na siya. Okay? So, in summary, here's the moral development. So, for the pre-conventional, 3 to 7 years old, moral reasoning is based on, again, reward and punishment. So, under that stage, this level, you have two stages, which is avoiding punishment and it is a self-interest. For the conventional level, mag-start siya from 8 to 13 years old, which is the moral reasoning based on external ethics. Okay? So this is the good boy, nice girl attitude, law and order for morality, for society na siya. And then, pinakamataas natin is for the post-conventional level. So, this is in your adulthood. So, lahat dapat tayo, since nandito na tayo sa adulthood, is dapat ang moral reasoning na natin or moral development natin is nasa post-conventional na. So, moral reasoning is based on personal ethics. So, this is social contract and principle. So, para mas ma-identify nating maigi, so for the level 1, pre-conventional morality in stage 1, obedience and punishment behavior driven by, again, avoiding punishment or gaining rewards. Okay, for stage 2, individual interest behavior driven by self-interest and reward. For level 2, conventional morality. In stage 3, interpersonal behavior. Pag sinabing interpersonal behavior, relationship sa ibang tao or other person. So, this is a behavior driven by social approval. For the stage 4 is the authority. Behavior driven by obeying authority, mas nakakatanda sa kanya, mas nakakatanda. For school, teacher, administrator, principal, deans. Okay? So, kung ikaw ay employed, edi yung mga supervisor mo or your heads. Okay? So, authorities, behavior driven by obeying authority and confirming with social order. For the level 3, post-conventional morality is a social contract for the stage 5. So, this behavior driven by the balance of social order and individual right. For stage 6 is the universal ethics. So, behavior driven by internal moral principle. So, this theory of human development under Kohlberg is meron tong mga critic. Okay? So, let's deal with that or let's dive with that. So, critique for Kohlberg's theory has been criticized for his assertion that women seems to be deficient in moral reasoning abilities when compared to men. So, medyo sexist din pala to si Kohlberg. So, yun yung critic sa kanya. So, Carol Gilligan, so ito si Carol Gilligan. So, in 1982, he is a research assistant of Kohlberg. So, criticized by her former mentor theories because it was based on narrowly on research using white upper class men and boys. Okay? So, ang kanyang research sa moral development research is focus lang dun sa mga white uh, men, upper class, na lalaki lang. So, hindi siya diverse yung kanyang research when it comes to moral development. So sabi ni Carol Gilligan, she argued that women are not deficient in moral reasoning and instead proposed that males and females reason differently. Magkaiba sila ng reasoning, ang lalaki at babae. Ang babae daw, girls and women focus more on satisfying, connected with maintaining interpersonal relationship, which is right. Okay, next. So, in continuation, Kohlberg's theory based on has been criticized for emphasizing justice to the exclusion of other values, which the result that it may not adequately address an argument of those who value other moral aspect of action. So the highest stage in particular reflect of westernized mga American na idea of justice based on individualistic thoughts. So this is biased again against those who live in non-Western societal place and less emphasis on individualism. So syempre, iba-iba naman tao, iba-iba ang moral judgment niya or reasoning. So ang critic dito kay Kohlberg is yung kanyang theory of human development is masyadong westernized at patriarchal. Okay, in continuation, another criticism of Kohlberg's theory is that the people frequently demonstrate significant inconsistency in their moral judgment. So, inconsistent daw yung theory ni Kohlberg when it applies sa iba't ibang tao. This often occurs in moral dilemma involving drinking and driving or business situation where participants had been shown no reason at a lower development stage, typically using more self-interest driven reasoning in stage 1, which ang gumagamit nun is mga bata, than authority and social order obedience driven reasoning in stage 4. So critics argue that Kohlberg theory cannot account for such inconsistency. Okay, so yun lang. So if you have any question or comment about the moral development of Kohlberg's, this is very mabilisan lang na discussion. Because again, our topic or our discussion is merely pahapyaw lang, hindi siya malalim in the psychological aspect. Kasi this is more on magkaroon lang ng overview yung mga criminology student natin. Kung as you are doon sa iba't ibang theory of human development na may apply natin in criminal justice. Okay? So kung may tanong ka, again, comment down below. And if you like this video, kindly follow and subscribe, okay, for more videos about human development or human behavior and victimology. So next topic, we're going to discuss the various specialists in many fields that study human behavior. So yan lang. Bye!